Hello friends, welcome you all. I am Sundar from Symphonia Wealth. Many investors keep asking me one question. How do I invest in stocks? Should I be really investing in stocks? So I thought through this video, let me tell you, should you be really investing in stocks? So whenever investors ask this question, one famous quote by Steve Jobs comes to my mind. Simplicity is more harder than complexity. Meaning humans like more complex solutions than simple solutions. Let me explain this with a simple example. We all know that for you to remain healthy and fit, walking is one of the most simplest way of exercise. But many of us actually complicate by way of looking at gymming or going for Zumba classes or many other such things, even going for diet system and things like that. And many of us don't even continue it for a long period of time and eventually complicate our overall scheme of things. So why should you actually invest, whether it is in stocks or any other assets for that matter? I think the simple objective should be to make money. I think it is as simple as that. But when it comes to stocks, the reasons are actually many beyond only making money. One is many of them want to invest in stocks to really understand how it operates, because my friends are doing, I also want to invest. I have a lot of free time, so I also want to invest in stocks. I want to satisfy my speculative urge and many other reasons. So because the reasons are many, people would love to try their hands on trading by opening a demat account. Again, demat account is just a tool and not a comprehensive solution to create wealth. Again, let me explain this. If I buy a pair of shoes, that does not guarantee that I will be healthy. Only if I use those pair of shoes and start walking and doing it consistently, only will make sure that I can actually create wealth. So opening a trading and demat account is the most simplest thing of all. So if you want to be a very successful investor or a trader, there are many qualities which you should possess. So let me tell you what are the skills you are expected to have. First and foremost, you should be wired to invest in stocks. What I mean is, not everyone can do everything. So until you realize that what is your skill set and do you really like reading balance sheets? Do you really understand economics? Do you want to really keep tracking many items of the stock market or the particular stock in which you are investing? Can you read cash flow statements and a lot of other parameters? Are you really patient enough to invest and stay focused for a long period of time? Can you see a downside in your stock performance? And you need to keep reading a lot of books and other sorts of things so that you are updated about what is happening and things like that. So you need to possess various skills to even try investing in the stocks. I'm not saying that you should not be investing in stocks directly. All that I'm saying is, if you have the required skill set, the experience, knowledge, and more importantly, the risk appetite and the patience to stay invested. If you think that you possess all these qualities, then maybe you should definitely look at investing in stock. Another important thing is, half knowledge is more worse than ignorance. This is a very famous quote. So some of us might not possess all the qualities what is needed. Even half of what we know, we think that we might know everything. And many times we get into it, try very complex strategies of trading, maybe get into options trading, commodity trading, and many other stuff. And eventually, most traders don't actually make money. Also, I have seen many individuals staying awake even in the midnight just to keep track of what is happening in the commodity market or in the US markets, actually lose sleep because you want to really track the US market so that you can predict what will happen to the Indian markets, etc., etc. So eventually, we are actually complicating the whole process of wealth creation and not achieving the most important thing, which is called peace in our mind. So what is that simple idea? The simple idea is actually investing through a mutual fund. So if you can invest regularly and if you can stay longer, I think the kind of returns what you have created is enormous. So I've just showed you a chart where some of the funds or some fund categories have actually completed more than 10, 15, 20 years of their existence, and they've actually created high double-digit returns. So even if you can do a very simple thing of investing very regularly, say at 25,000 rupees every month for the next 25 years, and if your money can grow anywhere in the range of 10 to 15%, then you could actually created a corpus of anywhere between 3 to 7 crores, and your invested value would be just 75 lakhs. And this is a very simple idea and a very powerful idea. That's where Steve Jobs says simple is more harder than complex. Because until you understand that even by doing simple things you can actually achieve much greater outcomes, you will keep looking at complex things. So what are the benefits of investing in a mutual fund? One, it actually transfer your stress to a professional which in a stock investing, you will have to take the entire stress of managing your money. In a mutual fund, it gives you a lot of diversification. Even by investing in a single fund, you actually get access to about 50-60 companies. Whereas for you to actually create a 50-60 company portfolio is very difficult, and tracking becomes even more difficult. But whereas a mutual fund actually does research, keep tracks of everything, and they keep actually monitoring it almost on a daily basis. The cost involved for managing the money through a mutual fund is very low compared to the hassles, the time what you spend, and the taxations and other things. Mutual fund actually is a much more cheaper avenue to invest your money. It saves a lot of your time because, as I told you earlier, not everyone is wired to manage stocks. So if you can actually focus in your area of interest, actually you can actually shine much better than really focusing your time on the stocks. So a simple idea can actually give you a lot of benefits, and more importantly, it achieves the objective of creating wealth for you. So just to summarize, let's not complicate the process of wealth creation. Actually, there are simple ways to actually create wealth. Unless you know how to manage your money, then you can even look at stock investing. Otherwise, mutual fund is one of the best avenues to invest for retail investors who does not want to manage their money on their own. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Please do subscribe to our YouTube channel, Symphonia Chennai, and please don't forget to press the bell notification. Thank you for watching.